For the slightly unusual thing of a Wednesday game, does it make much difference to playing on a Tuesday night?
Not really, it's given us plenty of time to recover. Went and watched a game last night, which was good, and we got to get ready now to travel and make sure our preparations are absolutely spot on going into this game.
But how important to try and build a bit of momentum after Saturday's win?
I think with the performance that we had and the number of goals that we scored and could have scored, we've got to take that into this game, and I think that'll be important. We want to play with that same sort of fluency and enjoy it at the same time, because I think when you get to the business end of the season, there's a lot of noise that can be created around you. There's a lot of uncertainty, and we need to make sure that we're positive and that we keep looking forward and that the players are enjoying their football.
Obviously the game against Barnet here was one that you dominated and were caught in the last few minutes of the game. Is it another game you expect Barnet to look to hit on the counter-attack? Or?
Well, they've got a good manager, a new manager. I know Kevin really well, and I know what he looks for. He was one of my coaches that I worked for, so he'll make sure that he'll have his team hard-working, difficult to beat. But as I say every week, a game at League 2 level is winnable, and providing we make sure that we get our performance right and we play with passion, that's all you can ask for. And you know, the players, certainly the game against Morecambe, they had all that, and I'll be looking for the same tonight.
How are things looking on the injury front? Obviously Alex Lawless came off at Morecambe.
Yeah, again, you'll be doing a fitness test today before the game, so we're waiting on that one. And apart from that, we got one or two others that have been carrying the same sort of injuries, and you know, it's one of them where the group that we have got must make sure that they continue in the same form that what they have been.
I know at Morecambe you commented on the away support, the commitment there. Obviously it's another game where it's a travel for the fans, so it's a chance for them to see the team away from home.
I think if I looked at the scenes last game that we played Barnet, it was certainly my most memorable moment as a manager, most enjoyable moment as a manager, and it was a great comeback. So I appreciate their support wherever they travel. I know it's very, very difficult with work commitments, but some of the loyalty that's gone into supporting the team this year has been fantastic, and every member of staff and every player really appreciate that support, because it is important. And I talked about when I first took over, sense it, see it, feel it. That's exactly the same with the supporters. You can sense when they're really behind the team, and it certainly helps.